What is going on, everybody? I'm out here in Willis, Texas at the Willis Cemetery, and today I want to show you one particular tomb that has 4 different symbols on her gravesite. Let's get into the video.
The first one I'm going to talk about is the Portate Cross, also known as St. Gilbert's Cross. It is a symbol that depicts Christ carrying the cross, often shown diagonal, as if being dragged over the shoulder. This imagery directly relates to Jesus' journey to his crucifixion and is a visual representation of his suffering and sacrifice. I believe this is a iris or a similar lily-like, and this particular carving could represent the deceased connecting to nature, their blooming life, or serve as a general symbol of beauty and remembrance. Flowers on headstones often symbolize various aspects related to life, death, and remembrance. This one is a handshake or clasp hands. Now, there's actually a lot of different meanings behind this one, depending on what you're looking at. They all look very similar, but if you look closely at them, you can easily tell what each one means. This one shows a male hand that is leading the female, which can be identified through the cuffs on their sleeves. This particular symbol was carved into the headstone of a husband and wife, and it was the husband who passed away first. It symbolizes loss, but it also reunite as the two meet again in the next life. And the last one on the headstone is the Holy Bible. The inscription, Holy Bible, on a gravestone or a depiction of a book. Often the Bible symbolizes the faith and spiritual beliefs of the person buried here.
Mary Henry Herren, January 1st, 1959 to January 23rd, 1930. She was 71 years old. At the very bottom it says at rest. She is from Utica, Mississippi, and then eventually she moved to Montgomery, Texas. And she worked as a farmer until she died, and then she was buried here in Willis, Texas. And based on what she passed away from, her cause of death is what I'm trying to say, I believe it said cardiac paralysis on her death certificate, which is basically a heart disease. This right here is Mary's husband, who is Winfield Scott Herren. He was born February 8, 1851, and he was also from Utica, Mississippi. Him and Mary lived in Montgomery County, Texas, passed away in Montgomery County, Texas, and was brought here to Willis Cemetery. He was only 49 years old. What he died of, I really don't know. I couldn't find much online about his cause of death. Now, his occupation, he was also a farmer.
The house you're looking at was built by Winfield Scott Herren back in the late 1800s. And that is where the Herren family lived for X amount of years in Montgomery County, Texas.
His headstone has toppled over, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to pick this up by myself. You need a machine to do that. I was going to say you can use some people. Probably better off using a machine, because you could probably break your back picking this up. And this is marble, by the way. You have the father right here, the mother, and the 2 out of, I think it's 7, maybe 9 children that she had. Charles right here, Samuel right here. And look at their gravesite. It's pretty unique. This entire plot, I believe, are all her children. And here's 3 more. Now as I come over here, here's a few other ones as well. This one says Baby Herren, 1915 to 1916.